Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Moderate to heavy snow over the western portion of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan into tomorrow morning. Snow over parts of the central Rockies. There's a slight risk of severe thunderstorms over parts of the Ohio Valley and central Appalachians as well. Closer to home, above average temperatures will persist through Thursday. Very dry conditions through much of the work week. Low-end rain chances on Friday into the weekend. Winds are going to be breezy each afternoon except today, but the windiest day of the period will be Thursday. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information for Monday, April 14th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, War Highway, and El Paso Gate are scheduled to remain open all day.
We open today with reports of strange lights being seen in the sky, taking Facebook by storm, with many suspecting they were extraterrestrial in origin, possibly an army of Canaanite people arriving to serve man.
Don't get on that ship! The rest of the book, To Serve Man, it's a cookbook!
However,
okay, people, move along. There's nothing to see here.
No, that was not an alien encounter over the weekend. Just SpaceX launching more Starlink satellites into orbit. They exit the rocket in a train and spread out. Visibly, they look like a small swarm of lights moving about in a formation, which they are, but it's not otherworldly. It's the work of Elon Musk, bringing satellite internet to the rest of the world. The Alamogordo Chess Club weekly meetings are at Plateau Espresso every Monday from 4 until 7. We're talking about casual chess, so pair up with whomever is available. No membership requirements or fees. Simply show up with a board, set it up and play. Everybody's welcome. The Village of Tularosa is having a regular meeting Wednesday. That's at 6 p.m. at Village Hall. You can check out the agenda by visiting villageoftularosa.com. Coming up on Saturday, April 19th, we're all invited up to Tiburon for something special. I spoke with Terry Ratley.
I am the vice president of the Tiburon Development Council, and we are involved in planning these events. For Easter, we're going to be celebrating on April 19th because we know that people go to church on Sundays. We're going to have a brunch at 10 a.m. We're going to be serving breakfast burritos, gravy, sausage, and biscuits. There's an Easter egg hunt at noon. And there's a rumor flying around that the Easter Bunny may actually make an appearance for all the children up here. So we are really looking forward to meeting him. And I'm sure the children are really looking forward to stealing his eggs and chasing him around, because that's what they do at that age.
Best of all, this event is free for the whole family. Donations will be accepted. For more information, drop an email to terryratley.tdc@gmail.com. That's Terry Ratley, TerryRatley.TDC@gmail.com. The Village of Tularosa is soon to be a bit more secure and address the ongoing dumping problem.
Fixing to put new signs on all the recycling bins, and we're putting no dumping signs in the recycling area, and some cameras up so that we can hopefully finally nab all these people who are dropping off their mattresses and recliners and all that good stuff. Hoping it does some good.
When are those signs and the monitoring equipment supposed to be installed?
Probably Wednesday of this week for the cameras, and then the signs for the recycling bins should be here, I'm hoping, Tuesday, and the no dumping signs won't be here till Thursday, so it'll probably be, I'm hoping I can get them all up by Thursday afternoon.
Rusty Helton speaking with Crazy Radio. Check out our YouTube channel to hear the full conversation. Well, today is Monday. That means we get a pup date from Animal Village NM.
Hi, this is Sunny Aris, Animal Village NM, with a gift that gives back this Mother's Day. Are you looking for something meaningful, beautiful, and one-of-a-kind for Mom this Mother's Day? Join Animal Village NM at the Mother's Day Craft Fair at the White Sands Mall in Alamogordo, Saturday, May 10th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for a truly unforgettable shopping experience where every purchase helps to save lives. We'll be hosting a vibrant booth filled with hundreds of stunning pieces of Native American jewelry, some vintage and antique, all lovingly donated to support our low-income, spay-neuter, and pet food bank programs. These are not mass-produced trinkets. They're handcrafted heirlooms with story and spirit and meaning, perfect for mothers, grandmothers, or the powerful women in your life. But that's not all. We're also featuring the breathtaking turned and inlaid bowls of local wood artist Steve Mabry, known for transforming natural materials into functional art that feels like it belongs in both a gallery and a cozy home. And for those who love something alive and growing, we've curated a collection of easy care potted plants, all sizes, perfect for giving or greening up your own space. Think leafy, lovely, and low maintenance. These little green companions come dressed for gifting and ready to brighten someone's day. Every item at our table helps fund vital services for local pets in need, including spay and neuter surgeries for low-income pet guardians, pet food assistance for families struggling to feed both themselves and their beloved pets, and disaster assistance for pets when it's needed. So when you shop with us, you're not just giving a gift. You're giving a pet a future, a safe future inside a home. You're giving a family peace of mind. You're giving back to your community, and that's a gift any mom would be proud of. And we're going to make sure that mom knows that this gift helps animals in need, because that's going to make it even more special. We'll have special tags on each gift letting mom know that. Mother's Day Craft Fair, White Sands Mall, Alamogordo, Saturday, May 10th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Remember, every gift saves lives, and mom, wife, daughter, whomever you're giving these to will know that, and it'll be even more special. Come early for the best selection, stay to support local art, and leave knowing you made a difference locally because they love us and because they love us. That's the only reason, because they love us. More information on this and other events at our website, animalvillagenm.org. animalvillagenm.org.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
From basic to advanced computer repairs, it's GalacticGeeksPCRepair.com. Local business owned and operated by Greg Gutierrez, available for on-site work from 9 to 6 daily. Installations, upgrades, even virus repair. For information, email Greg at GalacticGeeksPCRepair.com. Google IT support, professionally certified.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
42-year-old Mark Anthony Ledesma was arrested after being wanted for drunk driving and possession of child pornography in El Paso. Ledesma was wanted on 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance and 20 counts of possession of child porn. He was taken into custody and booked into the El Paso County Detention Facility with no bond. Affordable housing has been a highly discussed topic in New Mexico for some time, especially in Cruces, but questions have been raised by lawyers and nonprofits about the number of people being taken to court for evictions. Since August of 2021, at least 115 people who lived in affordable housing properties owned by the Mesilla Valley Public Housing Authority have been taken to court. But people like Winter Torres, the founder of the New Mexico Eviction Prevention and Diversion Program, says there are ways that evictions could be limited.
When we're working with folks who are vulnerable or in need, it takes real human beings to do outreach and play sort of, a mid-role between the landlords and the tenants.
Torres speaking with KRWG. Once these evictions take place, the former tenants face a new set of issues. Wait lists for assistance through the Housing Authority are anywhere from 2 to 6 years long, but they also have to serve a probationary period before they can get back in line.
Any sort of subsidized housing, if you get evicted, you will lose your voucher. So then you are barred for at least a certain amount of time from being able to get another voucher. So you can't even get in line again. And so it really puts our most vulnerable folks at risk for homelessness.
In Cruces, people who get taken to court for evictions end up in Donna Ana County Magistrate Court. The managers of the public housing property are also required to inform tenants that they are being charged a late fee no later than the beginning of the next month. The CARES Act, which was passed in 2020, requires landlords of subsidized properties to give tenants a 30-day notice of non-payment of rent, something that sometimes does not happen. According to the Mesilla Valley Public Housing Authority's website, they help over 6,000 people, and as demand for affording housing increases, more people will be needing that type of assistance. New Mexico State University has confirmed that 3 more international students' visas were revoked, bringing the total number to 9 at the university. On top of the 6 international students reported last week, all could face deportation. Add to that another 12 confirmed international students in the borderland whose visas were also revoked, 10 from UTEP and 2 from El Paso Community College. Somos un Pueblo Unido, a New Mexico immigrant rights organization, is sounding the alarm over the Trump administration's agreement between the International Revenue Service and the Department of Homeland Security to share data of undocumented immigrants who pay taxes. Marcela Diaz is the executive director of that organization, and she spoke with KRQE.
Grossly unfair. It's very dangerous. It's anti-democratic, and we all have to do more to put a stop to it.
Somos un Pueblo Unido is just one of the immigrant advocacy groups taking legal action, filing a joint lawsuit requesting a judge to temporarily block the implementation of the agreement.
One, it was a betrayal of trust for our community, but also it would lead to the detention, deportation, and separation of families that have come forward, have complied with state and federal law in paying their taxes.
Ash Sular is a spokesman for the Republican Party of New Mexico, and he has a very different take.
It's to me, listen, they're here illegally. You don't have an expectation of privacy in your data in this instance in taxing.
The lawsuit filed by the immigration advocacy groups claims the agreement is unconstitutional. Diaz says there is a hearing on the lawsuit next week. The head of the IRS resigned from her post over her disagreement with this agreement between the IRS and DHS. Why is it that Russia crossing the Ukrainian border is wrong, and Israel crossing the Gaza Strip belonging to Palestine is wrong, but defending our own borders is somehow also wrong? A new order from President Trump is establishing a military buffer zone along the southern border. This initiative follows the Trump administration's decision to send troops to the border in New Mexico. In an effort to secure the southern border, Trump issued a memo that allows the military to operate in the Roosevelt Reservation, a 60-foot wide strip of land which stretches from California through New Mexico and excludes federal Indian reservations. The directive also authorizes the use of this land for border barrier construction and the installation of detection and monitoring equipment. The Department of Defense has 45 days to review the first phase of the memo and its implementation. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 15 games for New Mexico softball today, including Alamogordo at Mayfield. Go, Lady Tigers! And 14 games for New Mexico baseball today, including Mayfield coming to Alamogordo. Go, Tigers! Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for partly sunny skies, mostly cloudy tonight, winds gusting up to 21 miles per hour. Sunny tomorrow, winds gusting up to 24. Your high today in the basin, 84. Low tonight of 54. High tomorrow, 83 degrees. In Cloudcroft, partly sunny today, winds gusting up to 18 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight, winds gusting up to 24. Sunny tomorrow, winds gusting as high as 25. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 62. Low tonight of 37. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 32. High tomorrow, 60 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin And that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.